And I said, is it Zolo? He goes, please call him Zolo out there. I want to see it. He was begging me to mispronounce his name. He just thought that was hysterical. Great question. Thank you much. Thank you for that. We're going to go to microphone number 4 on the left.
Hey guys, my name is Ewan, and I just want to say thank you all for coming to Liverpool. And also, my question is, if you guys remembered all decisions, like the very important ones that your characters make, do you think that you guys as people would make the same decisions or do anything different? For example, at Dallas, you know, when it comes to Kenny and all that and the stuff he goes through, like, I think Kenny's a better character than me for being able to put up with all the stuff that people put him through, because me personally, if I was Kenny and I found the person who made me swing on myself during that season, I'd want to swing on someone. I want to know who it was and swing on them, but Kenny's better than me because he managed to keep us cool.
That was a good one, I like it. Probably wouldn't have been as mean to Kenny. Well, maybe I would have. Yeah, I think. What's a big decision? Yeah, I think like end of season 4, I would have taken the beating from Kenny and been like, okay, I need to really turn stuff around and make things right with this guy. Like, I think Anthony took a little longer on that.
Going off of that, actually, not thinking about it, after the beating, after I beat him...
You'd still do the beating?
No. Well, my character...
You could say that that's the decision and not make that
one. See,
one.
I was changing it up. I was trying to be better. In that situation, I already got, I got my lick, so, okay, you take the win. I didn't need to dunk your head in the toilet after that. I think I could have probably just been like, you know what, I won, everything's good. I did not need to turn into a villain in a menace, season 5, and we're just gonna be great. But you know what, Kenny had different plans, so we let him do his thing.
So any decisions that your character made that you would maybe want to change, or are you sticking with it?
Nah, she made good decisions.
I mean, I wouldn't have had it any other way, but like, if it was me, I probably wouldn't pick up a knife and try to,
That's fair.
stab someone. But yeah, other than that, I think he was just a really good guy.
A little misunderstood, yeah.
Very misunderstood, yeah.
Thank you so much. Great question. We're gonna go to microphone number 2. Somebody who's repping Cobra Kai. Give it up for him, my gosh. Let's hear it for him, repping Cobra Kai. He's part of the crew.
Hi, my name is Rishi. This is for Brandon. Who in Cobra Kai would Quan respect the most as a rival?
Oh, man. Like, out of everyone?
Just the students.
Just the students. I don't think anyone. Quan, not me. Me as Brandon, I would, but I don't think he cares. Yeah.
So Brandon would have respect, and Brandon would not use a knife. So we're getting to know Brandon in this interview. I like that.
Yes.
That's good.
But everything else he did was okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Brandon, please hit the Quan.
Get it?
There we go.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you so much. We'll go to microphone number 1 here on the right. You got this.
All right. Okay, I have 2 questions for Brandon. The first one is, what is your personal favorite Quan line?
Ooh, probably Too Easy, Man, Come On. Yeah, that one I think I improvised that in the moment, because they just kept rolling and I felt really self-conscious with the camera just constantly pushing towards me, so I was like, well, that was an easy fight, so.
Good to see the Quan voice.
Oh man, I haven't done that, but Too Easy, Man, come on!
And also my second question. You know on your YouTube where you reacted to yourself on Cobra Kai, why did you call yourself Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Oh, wait, I remember now. That was because it was the episode we were doing. that it
I
was
remember.
so freaking cold.
Oh!
I was thinking I looked like him, because
Oh.
my nose was like extremely red, because it
Yes.
was like, I mean, we use Fahrenheit in America, but it was like 30 degrees, which I don't know
It was like,
is in Celsius,
was
but
like
it's really cold.
freezing.
Yeah, like the ponds were literally frozen,
Yeah.
if you look, and like the grass had like frost on it. So yeah, that's,
Did you have a red nose for that?
yeah, you can literally see it.
I was just ashen faced, like, we're gonna die, it was
Yeah.
so cold.
Yeah.
We only had like one layer, so the gi is very thin, and so imagine, and for some reason there was an Arctic blast through Atlanta, and there was like a wind tunnel of where we were shooting, and I was just like, this is too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, it was very difficult.
We actually have a picture of your nose. We can just put it right. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. We wouldn't do that to you,
Like at this
Brandon.
angle?
Great question. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Cobra Kai never dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love it. We have one more question, only time for one more, then they've got to get back to the autographs and meet and greet all of you fabulous people. We will go to microphone number 3 up at the top on the right. No pressure, last question. What you got?
I got a question for all of you. Did you see the new Karate Kid Legend? To me, it was good. So a lot of people said the movie is not good. In my opinion, the movie was good. And I want to ask Brandon, Yukonova, and Dallas, whether if you had Ban Wang in your team, what would you see his karate style if he was fighting any of 3 of you? And what was the purpose of him joining with you guys in Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do? Yeah. You have to admit, he's kind of good at karate. You can't just...
Yeah, I mean, I watched the movie. He is quite good.
Yeah,
he
he's really good.
Yeah.
I feel like he fits Miyagi-Do the best. Yeah, his personality, yeah. But I don't know, I mean, that's why they had their own movie, you know? This is his own thing.
So you don't like it?
Whoa! No, my mouth, man, come on! No, I just think he had a very distinct style, which is good, because if it was super similar, then what's the point of making the movie, you know? So I think he had his own lane. But personality-wise, I feel like he's the good guy, so I think personality-wise, is more Miyagi-Do.
That's fair. Thank you so much. Now, final question for me. We'll start with the ladies on the end here, and you can go down the line. No pressure, Griffin. That's the last one. I know. So what's next for you all, professionally, personally, after you are done living it up in Liverpool? What's next for you?
Okay. Well, I'm doing episodes of Landman and Lioness, which is really fun. And then I'm going to be traveling. My husband has planned. My husband, I don't know if you guys know High School Musical, but he's here, Bart Johnson. Yay! So we are going to be traveling through Austria, and we have a lot of it's going to be so fun. But he lost his passport, so I don't know if we're going to get to do it. So
Keep an eye out,
hopefully
everybody.
we'll
just
find
in
it.
case.
Yeah, you guys, please let me know if you find it.
By the way, Landman. Oh my gosh. Keep watching, everybody. Amazing.
My mind is reeling. I still have my passport. I'm going to Paris after this, but I've started a production company, and so I've been developing and some projects that I hope to film in Korea. So that's what I'm up to.
I just wrapped on my first feature film for an action comedy movie called Nail House that will come out early next year, hopefully. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go home and sleep.
Jet lag will be lagging, yeah.
When we're done with this, yeah.
What's next for you, G?
I just completed 3 short films and did some voices for Ken Burns' new documentary that's coming out in November. And go back to Seattle after this and work at my restaurants. Kona Kitchen, if you're ever in Seattle, come by and say hi. That was a shameless plug, sorry. But that's what's going on.
No shame here. In Seattle, you said, right? Okay. Good up.
I just finished my first year of college, and after that, I am actually filming a movie that I cannot talk too much about right now, but I'll be filming that next month.
Yeah, I just finished my 2nd year of college, and actually my older brother and I are starting a production company, and we're filming this project that him and I wrote this summer, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, just doing that and then some theater here and there. It's been great, yeah.
We have a lot to look forward to with this amazing cast. And thank you guys, not only for the memories in Cobra Kai, but for making memories with us right here in Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen. Noah! A lovely therapy couch for you. Give it up for Noah Schnapp, everybody.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Is everyone, just quick survey, are we all from around here from Liverpool? Anyone? Is anyone from outside Liverpool?
Yeah.
Where from? Brazil?
Ooh.
London, Scotland, Manchester. And what about soccer? What about football? What are the teams?
United.
Liverpool? Okay.
Yeah. That was a strong Manchester response.
Should I be a Liverpool fan?
Nope.
What's the other one? Everton? Do we have Everton fans? Boo, okay.
Oh yes, it's a very polarizing thing. They take it very, very seriously. First of all, is it your first time in Liverpool?
Yes, it is.
Round of applause. Welcome, Noah Schnapp, to Liverpool. I know you've been busy meeting all of your fans here at Comic-Con, but have you had any chance to see the city, or will you have time to?
I have not, but I will do some, where should I go? What should I see?
Where should he go? What should he see?
Be a killer.
Be a killer? What's that, Swan?
Is that a pub?
Yeah, what's like
Yes.
the best pub? The Swan?
Somebody here loves the Swan.
I'll be at the Swan then. Okay.
Yeah, all right. After party at the Swan with Noah Schnapp. We're here for it. Well, first of all, thank you for coming all this way. I was just telling how much of a fan of the show I am, and a fan of yours in particular. Not to play favorites, but I kind of just did. Now, we're going to talk about the show, but I would love to know, it being your first time here, meeting all of your fans, what has been the response to you? What have they been bringing you? What have they been saying?
Oh, it's been really sweet. Everyone's really nice here, and I mean, I just got here, and it's always so nice to meet you guys and see like what you guys are dressed up as. Everyone has awesome outfits and costumes, and yeah, it's such a pleasure. I love you all. So.
Oh, we love you. Noah Schnapp, everybody. How nice. And this is such a nice, respectful crowd as well. You just mentioned
Also, the parents. Shout out to the parents for bringing out your kids here today.
Well said, well said. Now, you mentioned our cosplayers, and Liverpool pulls out all the stops when it comes to cosplay.
Such good costumes.
Yeah.
I saw like a Slytherin Harry Potter. Was she in the crew? No.
What's it like, though, to see someone cosplaying either as you or from Stranger Things? There's a lot of really good
Oh
ones.
yeah. It's great. This girl right here is really. She has a great outfit. Yeah, it's such a cool feeling seeing them dressed up in the outfits from the show. It's like, oh wow, that we really have that impact.
Yes.
Yes.
And you bring the nostalgia on the show, which we love as well. That 80s vibes, oh my goodness, so much fun. But now when it comes to cosplay, you're here obviously in celebrity capacity. If Noah Schnapp, the fan, was attending Comic-Con, and you got to dress up in cosplay, who would you be and why?
I don't know. I mean, I guess now that I was talking about Slytherin, probably some like Harry Potter thing. Or maybe a Stranger Things. Like I could dress up as like Vecna.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's a lot of makeup time.
I saw someone with like a like a really cool claw. They had.
Yeah.
That was a big bug.
I think because you said Vecna, we were just on edge, and that just happened for a reason. Maybe he took
Vecna
another
appeared.
form. Oh God, you've got me freaked out now. Well, if we could talk about your beginning of Stranger Things. Tell us how old you were when you joined the cast, and what was it like to be chosen for the role of Will?
I was 8 years old, or no. Yeah, I was like 8 or 9, I think, and then, yeah, had my 10th birthday on the show. So, yeah, I was really little, and it was just so exciting and new, and it was so fun to work with a bunch of kids and make a bunch of best friends. I still remember the first day I met Millie, and we clicked like that, we became best friends, and it's so, I feel so lucky that the show has given me this group of friends that I can keep with me for the rest of my life. I have like a family now, so.
You all seem to get along so well, especially in
Yeah, we're
interviews and
lucky.
things like that. But was it an instant chemistry? Did you have to kind of work on
Yeah,
it?
I mean, they like specifically put us in rooms to do chemistry reads to see who worked well together. So it's like, I remember meeting Caleb too during the chemistry reads, and it was like there were three Wills, 3 Mikes, 3 Lucases that they were like, honed in on. And I met Caleb, and I was like, oh, I hope we got along like that. And I was like, I hope we both get the role, because it'll be so fun to work together. And then next thing we knew, we were in Atlanta, like, oh, you got it, I got it too. And we were just like so excited. And yeah, I love the cast.
We do too, and we're so honored to have some new Stranger Things cast come to Monopoly events. We've got Lucas, we've got Erica, we've got Holly for the first time. What's it like to be reunited with some of the cast?
Oh, I love these things because I get to see them. It's hard during the year to find each other, but no, it's so fun.
It's such a fun cast. You can really tell how much everyone gets along and how excited they are to see each other, for sure. Now, you mentioned how young you were when you started in the role. You pretty much grew up in front of our eyes on TV, which is wild to think about. But, I mean, were there any tough moments in terms of, adjusting to being on set, maybe not seeing your real-life friends as much? How was that to adjust to?
I mean, being back and forth in school was, like, impossible, and I was trying to, like, keep up, and I didn't want to do homeschool, so I stayed in school, and I was always falling behind, so it was tough to balance both of that. But no, it's like everything has its pros and cons, and I would never like complain about the opportunity I got to have on this show. I mean, some of the stuff from season 3, when I look back, I'm like, oh, it was like that bowl cut and my short shorts.
It's an iconic haircut at this point.
Maybe we delete those scenes, but like, no, it's so nice to have. And now I can like show my kids when I'm older, like, oh yeah, that was me when I was 9 on this screen.
I'll be like, please don't ever cut my hair like that, Dad. Yeah. No, it's iconic now. It's a big deal. But you just mentioned watching yourself back. This is something that we like to talk to actors about. So, you're done with the show, whether the show has ended or it's still ongoing. Do you watch yourself back? And when you do,
definitely watch it when it comes out. I'm a fan. I'm so excited. Like, even the other people's work that I'm not there for it. It's like, we all shoot very separately, so getting to watch it, like, seeing Max do when she wakes up in episode 7, and like, I wasn't there for any of that. I'm like, oh, I'm crying with her, like, oh my gosh, she's awake. Like, I feel like a fan getting to watch it. Of course I watch, like, so excited.
And it's such a
But I
good
love
show.
watching everyone else, not my stuff.
That's what I was asking.
We skip over that.
Yeah, does you watch yourself back? Some actors will say, I have to watch myself back to improve. Some say they won't ever want to watch themselves. That's not something on your radar, huh?
I don't love, like, it's not great. It's like but no, I like watching everyone else's stuff, and it's fun to see, because like I said, I'm never there for it.
Right. Now, obviously you can see this packed house here. You can see the global phenomenon that spans generations of Stranger Things fans and spans the globe. Was there a moment where you had, something happen to think, okay, this has gotten out of hand now. This is crazy in terms of like the fame of it all and how monumental the show became? Because obviously I watched from episode 1 and I loved it, but I mean, it just kept growing and growing. What was that like for you?
Yeah, no, there's like, it just always kind of happens and comes, like, where there's moments where I'm like, oh, I forget, like, how big our show is. And even here, like, seeing how many, like, meeting older people and younger people and boys and girls and moms and kids, it's like, it's just so crazy how many, like you said, generations it spans. And even, like, these young kids, like, I met an 8-year-old today, and I'm like, you watch the show? Like, you're so young. Are you not scared? And it's just, no, people love it. It's like, it's so special.
From my perspective, it was spooky and very, very cool with the music, and the Duffer Brothers make everything such a vibe. But I would think it was around season 3 where I remember thinking, I was at the time like 35, and I thought, this show has gotten real scary. Do you feel like it switched into a darker mode?
Definitely. Like, I remember watching season 4 and being like, oh, like, when it's like, like the
stuff,
crap,
that's
I'm
it.
like, oh, we're getting really, like, gory now.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah, definitely. So that's how I'm like, how are these little kids watching?
I don't know.
But they like it.
They like it, and the rest is history. They're all here today. Because again, it does span generations. Something people can watch with their families, but even I'm a little squeamish. But you mentioned, there he is again. You mentioned Vecna, and he just appeared. That is so freaky.
Where?
Right there, not close to you.
Oh, the bug.
The bug. Working
That
with
bug over there.
Vecna.
Where is this bug? Son?
He's right on the 5 there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't
Keep
know.
it over there.
We're just friends. Oh, see? Oh, here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Working with Vecna and Jamie Campbell Bower which is funny because he's a part of 3 franchises that are all represented at Comic-Con: Harry Potter, Twilight, Stranger Things. He's like the trifecta of Comic-Con. We're all big fans of his. What an amazing job he did as Vecna and Henry. Yes. Let's talk about working with Jamie Campbell Bower, both in and out of the Vecna vibe.
Oh Yeah, it was scary, honestly. I never got to work with him until season 5, so I was really excited. Like, oh, finally I get to be face to face with him. Like, but he kind of sits in his own world and like growls and sits over there, and I'm like, okay, you stay there. I'll stay over here. Like, copy that. It's like we don't really mingle on set, I'd say, just because it's a very intense thing for him. He sits in the chair for 6 hours, and but I was scared. Like when I saw him in front of me, I was like, oh shit. Like, but no, it's so fun. And then he takes the costume off, and then he's like, hi, darling, how are you? I'm like, oh, you're actually so nice. I forgot you're the villain. But no, I love him. He's great.
Yeah, in interviews he seems very disarming. He seems so nice.
So shockingly nice. Yeah. It's like, how do you play that?
I don't know. Well, as he gets into character as Vecna, I read that he, gets into like certain songs and whatever. Your character was so tortured and so layered. Maybe that's why I had such an affinity for Will from the beginning, because I was so worried about him, worried about you. What did you do to get into character and to sort of get into the focus of being Will in various seasons, obviously?
So many different like tactics, strategies, depending on the season. I remember season 2 when I had to do the seizure work. Like I would just watch YouTube videos of like people having seizures and try to mimic it. And then season 5 like was so hard with because the powers, like I didn't really know how to work it and how they kind of just, the Duffers were like, all right, you figure it out. I'm like, how? Like I don't know what sorry, like in the script it says like, Will goes into demo vision. And I was like, how do you do, like what does that mean? So you kind of just have to sit and think about like, okay, if the eyes go back, and then like, you just kind of play around. And I had a coach who would help me, like, we would channel like animals, so I would think about like being a gorilla when I was doing the powers and being like strong. And there's so many weird, random things and tactics, and music for sure was like a big thing for me. Millie has like a playlist that she shared with me to like get in your feels, and like for sure before the coming out scene, like I was just listening to that and like rereading text, like because I could obviously relate to that on my own, so I was rereading like a past text that I sent friends and trying to like relive it on my own to like bring it in.
That must have been emotional, and for me it was one of the most important scenes in the entire, series. I mean, apart from the paranormal aspects of it. What was that scene like to film? Do you remember it very vividly?
Oh god, it was long, like really, it was just like a lot of tears for like hours, and it was intense and really nerve-wracking, because usually when I have a scene, it's like with one person or with two. Like this was like, no, let's get the whole cast sat. Why did there were people I haven't even met on the show that were in that room while I was coming.
For you?
Hi, nice to meet you. By the way, I'm gay. Like they're like, it's just, oh my god. But it was fun, and like I'm honored that they gave me that opportunity because it was, a big. I mean, that scene was long. The people said that scene was longer than the defeat of Vecna. Like, that's kind of crazy.
They're timing it. I love that.
But no, it was such an honor and like really meaningful and honestly like cathartic for me in a way, because I never got to sit everyone down and tell them like from my heart how I felt. So it honestly felt like a way for me to really speak my own truth to the cast, and it was such I felt a weight off my chest after. The scene was done, and I remember just like running up to Maya and Charlie and like just crying for real after. Like it felt real for me.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That deserves a round of applause. What an incredible scene. And we were talking about this a little bit back there. Someone that's always been a big supporter of yours in character, I assume, and you're saying off character, is Winona Ryder, one of my personal favorites. Of course, we have to ask you what it's like to have Winona there with you, and what it's been like to grow up around her.
Oh, she's the best. She's honestly like our motherly figure. She always says like, I never had kids, so you guys feel like my own children, and she definitely treats us that way, and I love her. I mean, she's like a second mother to me. I feel like she raised me on sets and like helped me feel less nervous. I remember my first emotional scene I did like when I was 10 years old, texting her like, I'm so nervous, I don't know how to cry on screen, like can you help? And she was like, of course, sweetie. Like she helped, she's like, went up to the school trailer and was like, we're gonna take him for a second, if that's okay. He's nervous, we're gonna walk him through. She sat with me and like talked me through it, how she does it. She was a child actor, like she's just very nurturing and understanding and like gentle, and like just the best. I love working with her, and I feel like I can really connect and I can let all my walls down when I'm in a scene with her.
Yeah, I mean, she's somebody who I think we're just lucky to be in a generation that she's a famous actress and one of the best ever. But did you talk to her a lot about when you were first starting and like how to get through not just the the scenes, but kind of dealing with the fame of it all. Because when this show blew up, you were still quite young, still are, so that's got to be a lot to deal with, and she certainly had been through it herself.
Yeah, I mean, it was honestly the people I leaned on more for that were the other kids, just because it was such a like unique situation that, I mean, yes, she was in the limelight, but it's even like, I almost think like no one gets it but the other kids on the show. So yeah, for sure, like Sadie, Millie, I would always text them as we were growing up, like, how do you do this? Do you post this? Or what do I do if this happens? Like, even now, I'm like, what do I do about this? And it's just nice to have, like, to not be alone in that.
And they're from that era that has social media, whereas Winona didn't.
Right.
But yeah,
the whole social media thing she doesn't she's like, what is a skibbity toilet? Oh God, Winona.
We'll tell you later. Yeah, do you find social media fun or do you find it tedious? I'm sure it's part of the job.
I think it can feel like tedious and there's a lot of eyes and pressure, but it's also fun and it's like my way to interact with my fans, and I love just randomly popping into my DMs and taking a scroll and being like, oh, okay, let's respond to this one. And like, just like making someone's day like that is so much fun, and getting to meet you in person is even better.
So we're all gonna send him a DM after this, right? 1000%. I have to mention, I was of course stalking you on Instagram. You were just at a Ralph Lauren fashion show. You're so cool to share kind of your updates with us and all that you've been doing. So is that something you enjoy, kind of that Hollywood experience? It looks like you were fitting right in.
No, I love fashion and attending the shows, and now I'm actually finishing up college, so I graduate in like 2 weeks, and then onto that. It's kind of nice because it kind of coincided with my Stranger Things chapter, like my education is now coming to an end, and then Stranger Things just finished, so it's like a lot of new chapters ahead for me.
It's exciting. The sky's the limit for you. Well, one final question that if you guys want to go ahead and line up, I know you have a lot of questions for Noah Schnapp. There we go. We're talking, wow. We're talking about Winona and certain amazing actors and celebrities. So it's fun for us as fans of yours. Wow. The whole room just shifted. As fans of yours, and we're here to see you and get your autograph and fangirl, fanboy, what is something that you've experienced in terms of...
How do I get this mic that you have?
I can totally hook you up with one.
Cool.
Right?
Why did I get this shit?
I know. We need a Noah Schnapp Audacity Blink. I'll DM you about it,
Okay.
see? All right,
Yeah.
friend. But has there ever been a moment where you were starstruck, meeting anyone? It could be on the set
yes.
or like just in life.
Yes, at the award shows, I think. Like growing up, we were so lucky to be nominated through many of the seasons, and like Millie and I were like a just power duo in those things. We would every commercial break, like run to each table, get as many pictures as we can. Like every celebrity, Jennifer Lawrence and Ryan Reynolds, as many as we could, like running around and fangirling over everybody. And then sometimes Emma Stone, and then she'd be like, "Oh my God, I love you," and we're like, "Wait, what?" Like, it's just such a crazy childhood we had.
Yeah, no, it's wild because again, you're a celebrity, so it's fun for us to go, who did you ever, get excited for? We have so many questions for you, Noah Schnapp. We've got, let's go to microphone 1 over here on the right.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Liv, and if you had to tell your season 1 self something, what would it be?
Oh, God, I would just say, like, take it all in. Like, you're gonna blink and it goes like that. It goes so quick. And I think that's just kind of applies to everything in life with everyone. Like, just be present, be grateful, stop rushing everything so much. Like, be in the moment. Like, time goes so quick. So try to just appreciate where you are, because it'll never be this way again.
Thanks. Beautiful advice. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Princess. She looked beautiful. We've got a question here at number 2. We might need some help with the microphone, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. She's got it. Look at this rock star.
What would you say is the scariest monster in Street?
Like, no way she watches.
Vecna.
The scariest monster besides Vecna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scariest monster. Oh, the shadow monster. I think that mind flayer is like, it's way scarier because it's like mysterious and it doesn't have a face. Like that creeps me out, like just looming in the distance.
The unknown. Not only does she watch it, but she wants to know what the scariest monster is. Tough as nails is that one. We'll go up to microphone 3 up at the top right.
My name's Hetty, and I was going to ask what your favourite outfit is that you wore on the show.
Ooh. You know, I really liked the finale stuff. Like the one, what was it, with like the sweatshirt and it was like in the end, in the episode 8, when I'm like, I don't know even what but I liked it. It was like some orange, yeah, something like that. The season 5 fits all like I was a fan of. Season 3, yeah, they offered like they were like, oh, we can send you your old outfits, whatever, and I was like, yeah, everything but 3. You can keep those. But season 1, 2, the vest is like iconic.
Of course, yes. Very kind of Marty McFly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think that was a little nod. By the way, we've all seen till the end, right? There's no spoilers here, right?
Oh, actually, I met someone today, and she was like, I just started. I'm on episode 3 of season 1. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, girl.
Catch up, girl.
But I have to, girl. But I have to say, I mean, my husband and I, who's back there, we were watching it, and when you're what was our reaction when that happened, right? That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Bravo, that entire